Previously on Dream Team.
About your contract. It's on my desk. 3 years, 10 grand a week.
What, me, owner of Harchester United? About my contract?
It'll be here.
We own a 30 million quid football club, and if I have to bulletproof this caravan, we are not moving until we get it.
Luke Davenport. There's no way we could afford him.
We could. We do not waste money on players we don't need. Carl Fletcher's 32 years old this year. I think it's time to let him go.
It's not too late to change your mind.
Fine.
Look, I'd rather not do it at all if you...
Talked about it long enough, eh? Come on.
Linda. How do you want to do this?
Quickly, otherwise I won't be able to do it at all.
We'll bring in the visitors as often as you want. Isn't that right, Abs?
Of course.
No. If I think there's any chance of seeing him, I won't be able to get through it. You're his parents now. Abby, take him. You take care of my baby.
I will, I promise.
I'm going to make him so proud of me. This is going to be my best season yet. I can feel it. Wait.
¿Quieres jugar en la Liga de Campeones? Con goles como ese, está asegurado.
No puedo comenzar una guerra de los precios. He's already costing more than this club has ever paid for a player.
Then you'll have to move more quickly.
Hi, can I have a look at my contract? Cheers.
The only contract here's your old one.
We'll take another look. Phil Wallace had it drawn up just before we left. All right?
Carl Fletcher, Pilar Hernandez. The sponsors had asked me to, what is the expression? Mind the shop until this ownership business is sorted out.
Pleased to meet you. I've come for my new contract.
Stuart Naismith mentioned something about this. We did look for it, but there is nothing on the files.
3 years, 10 grand a week. Phone that lawyer, David Douglas. He drew it up.
He does not work for the club anymore.
Well, if you can't find it, then draw me up another copy.
I can't do that.
Well, you have to. It's what Phil Wallace wanted.
Mr. Wallace no longer owns this club, and I can't go issuing contracts to player without the board's approval. Money is tight. Phil Wallace left things in a mess, legally and financially.
Are you telling me I don't work here anymore? You can't do this to me! I earned that deal! This club would be in the first division if it weren't for my goals! Please.
Stuart Naismith's mobile number. Quickly.
Right, so yeah, read through that and then just explain it to them. Okay. Mr. Webster, how's your little boy?
You remember us? I'm impressed.
How could I forget? He had the biggest grin I've ever seen in that team photo.
Winning that competition was the best day of Christopher's life. Until now. Imagine his face when I told him we'd be the new owners of this place.
But I thought...
You thought Phil Wallace would hand this place over to a bunch of pikey toffees? No way. North Stand, Block 3, Row F.
Fletch, wait.
Don't order, you said. I'll sort it, you said.
Look for the contract. We tried to find Wallace.
You're the gaffer. If you want me, they have to listen to you.
It doesn't work like that anymore.
I brought my son home today. How am I supposed to provide for him if I ain't got no deal?
Mr. Webster, Miss Hernandez will see you now if you take the lift to the first floor. Good luck.
Just don't do anything stupid.
Like what? Trust you.
What can I do for you, Mr. Webster?
I've won. The club. This is my season ticket. North Stand, Block 3, Row F, seat 61.
May I look at that? Yours is not the only claim.
Yeah, but I'm who Phil Wallace meant to have it.
You were not in that seat for the Everton game.
I was in Spain. I booked a holiday before they rescheduled it.
Mr. Wallace gave the club to the person sitting in the seat.
Well, they were sitting in my seat. The club had no right to resell it.
Thank God you're back, Jeff. Where's Tash?
Texas. Met an oil millionaire on holiday. I'll give it 6 weeks.
Right, you'll have to do then.
A season ticket buys that seat for the entire 2002-2003 season. The Everton replay was part of that season.
I'm not sure what you expect me to do. I'm merely the board's appointee.
Fine by me.
There's already 4 Everton fans fighting each other. And Clark Connolly's claim. You're going to need top-flight legal advice.
Good job I've got a law degree then, isn't it? Thanks for your time, Miss Hernandez.
Can she do this?
Pilar Hernandez is capable of anything. She's a devil in female form.
What, you think she made this happen?
Wouldn't put it past her.
You know her. Help me get what's mine.
You know I can't act as your agent. But if I wring a contract out of her, a consultancy fee will be payable.
Whatever.
This will be my pleasure, Fletch. That woman wrecked my life.
What are you doing here?
What have you done with Carl Fletcher's contract?
That's none of your business. You can't act as his agent.
I'm acting as his friend.
Then I will tell you what I told your friend. There is no contract. Perhaps Wallace did promise it, but unless you can find him, and believe me, we've tried.
If Fletch doesn't have a contract, it's because you don't want him, and God knows why. He's the fans' favourite, the top scorer. You won't still be in the Premiership without him. Once the fans find out about this, your life won't be worth living.
It's lovely to see you.
Is Fletch in?
He's upstairs with Louis. We only just got him down.
Of course, yes. I forgot to ask. How is the little chap?
Come on.
Oh, Dickie. He's beautiful.
You wouldn't have said that half an hour ago. He was screaming the place down.
Fletch, about this morning. It doesn't matter. We can talk training schedules some other time.
Stuart, there's something we wanted to ask you. We're having him christened
Abs. Not now, eh?
Why not? We'd both really love you to be godfather.
Are you sure?
Without you, I'd have died in that changing room. You got me through it. There's no one I'd rather trust with our son if anything should happen to us.
Fletcher, great run, oh, and a fine finish. Carl Fletcher again for Harchester. And the FA Cup lifted high for what's been a inspired Harchester United.
We go to every game, and wherever we were in the past, we just want everyone to know we're Dragons now.
His number's 11, you dozy tart.
What are you doing here, Donna?
I'm a fan now too, and I've come to buy my season ticket.
When are you going to make it?
Come on, Donna, give us a smile, darling. Lovely, that's magic. Great. And one more, come on. Harchester fans.
Hello. I'd like to buy a season ticket. I can choose which seat number, can't I?
If it isn't already sold.
Good, because I want this one. North Stand, Block 3, Row F, number 61.
That's my seat.
What?
How dare you vandalise my seat, you tart. I've been sat in that every Saturday for the last 11 years.
Don't call me a tart, you brummy scum.
Watch it.
Can you make a statement? What's your name, sir?
There you go. My season ticket. It's me Phil Wallace meant to give this club to, not her.
What the hell is going on? We really need to know.
Hey, I'm a fan too, just the same as him.
Oh, really? A fan that doesn't even know Carl Fletcher's shirt number? Bet you didn't know the board are planning to get rid of the greatest striker this club has ever had. He's out of contract, and the management won't give him a new one. It's true. I'll talk to the new chief exec just now. Whoa, hang on. I promise Dragons fans everywhere that when I get control of the club, I'll make sure Fletcher gets a deal that'll see him playing out his days here at Harchester United. Carl Fletcher is going nowhere. The hell is this?
So what do you think your dad owning Harchester?
It's brilliant, but he's not my dad.
You should be at school.
Is it true you're not Christopher's father?
So, are you two related at all?
Where's his real dad?
He hasn't got one.
Matt's not my dad, but he's my dad. So leave him alone.
Can you hold him up and I'll get a shot of you together?
Okay, but then I want you to leave him alone, yeah?
This way over here. That's fine. Lovely one.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I made my statement for today. As soon as there's any developments, then you can all have an interview. Thanks guys.
How about not struggling, Louis, just once? Fine, have it your way. Go on, down you go. Yeah. Oh, come on.
Captain Carl Fletcher. Well, the news will come as a shock to Harchester fans who've taken Fletcher to their hearts during his colourful time at the Dragons' lair. Sky News understands he was released from the club during a stormy meeting with the new chief executive Pilar Hernandez, having previously considered his future to be secure. Well, the news will be a great blow to Harchester fans, not only because of Fletcher's goal-scoring prowess, but because he's one of the most loyal servants the club has ever had.
You've got to be joking.
Look, I was going to tell you, all right, but I didn't want to worry it until I'd sorted something.
Have you got a contract? Oh, God, Carl. You're unemployed. What are we supposed to live on?
We'll be all right.
Were you thinking of telling me anytime soon? Or were you just going to wait until they turfed us out of this house and we couldn't afford to go anywhere else? That would have been a nice surprise. At least it would have taken my mind off the fact that your son hates me.
Wait, please.
How can we have this baby?
Rooney came on as a substitute for the last half of the hour. Moyes was furious from last night after Rooney was called on.
Look. Hey? You don't hate you. Do you? Hmm?
We go back to the Dragons game now and more news on that Fletcher.
What happened? I thought it was all taken care of.
I'll make sure Fletcher gets a deal that'll see him playing out his days here at Harchester United. Carl Fletcher is going nowhere.
Hello, mate. Does Matthew Webster live here? Carl Fletcher.
Matt!
Look, I just thought what you said. You know, I know it's a long shot, but you might better help me out. Do you reckon you can?
Sorry, it's been a weird day.
So, what do we do?
We help each other out. We turn the heat up on Pilar Hernandez. You and me. It'll make the fans realise she's forcing you out. Once that happens, You're not going anywhere.
That sounds simple, mate.
Honestly, she's only there because of this mess. She hasn't got the right to force you out.
Well, how does that help you out?
I want the club, right? Best chance I've got is to have all the fans behind me. That's what I am, after all. So, once we've sorted out your deal, maybe you could have a little word about me to the fans. One thing leads to another.
And you get the club. That's fine by me, man. Yes, cheers. I was out of here an hour ago, but when I saw you on the TV, I just thought...
You were on TV?
We had absolutely no idea they were planning to get rid of him. If we had, we'd have done something about it sooner. Every true football fan in the country knows the kind of man Carl Fletcher is. And when we take over this club, there's going to be a major shake-up.
Got a lot of interest. 3 nationals are coming for interviews with a pair of you, all the local papers, and that'll be Sky News now.
Thanks for helping.
Oh, maybe if I can get one over on that woman, I'll die a happy man. Jeff Stein.
OK, lads, I need everyone in position ready to go. And let's make sure she knows what she's up against. Remember, we're doing this for Carl Fletcher!
An old time's sake.
There she is!
Miss Hernandez, why are you forcing Carl Fletcher out of this club?
No comment.
How can they stay in the Premiership now?
No comment.
I've got a question. How can you justify getting rid of this player when all 3 of the potential owners of this club have publicly stated that they want to keep him? Aren't you abusing your position as caretaker?
I do not comment on club policy.
You can't.
Listen, you need to get me here to Harchester. First plane tomorrow morning. There'll be a car to meet at East Midland Airport. Make a reason up. I am out of time. I need to go public.
Luke, what are you doing back in England?
Going to work.
Oh, really? Are you two tying the knot?
I'm the best man.
Luke, can you please? Can you please?
So, Luke, are you still happy at Barcelona?
There's its advantages, yeah.
What about the truth? Is there any truth in the rumours that you might be re-signing for Manchester United?
Well, you'd have to ask Sir Alex about that.
And will you get a chance, you think, to see Arsene Wenger while you're here?
Well, we'll see if I can fit on.
Are you going to re-sign for Man United?
Are you ready to meet him?
Just about. I didn't know he was in England.
I had to bring him over faster than I thought.
Listen, you want Champions League football, right?
That's the idea.
There's one way I can guarantee that you get it. Davenport and Fletcher up front. I can't think of a better strike force than that. The whole town's gone mad about Fletch.
Do you have any idea what I'm going to have to do to pay for this Davenport deal? I have to save every single penny. Fletcher is just a start. Forget about him. He's gone. Stuart Naismith, may I introduce you to Carmen? And this is Luke Davenport. Luke, Stuart Naismith.
Pleasure to meet you. I admire your work.
Thank you very much.
Shall we go in? Stuart is very keen to tell you how he sees you fitting into our team.
Is that a good idea? We haven't signed him yet.
If you sell it to him like I know you can, we won't have any problems.
Whoa! How you
doing, bro? How are you? I'm good.
How was your...
Hey, St. Lucia, baby, man? Man, I just chill all the time. How about you? How's home?
You know, good weather, nice food.
Yeah, man, I see you've been putting on a few pounds.
What are you talking about?
What's up, people? Guess who's back? Yes, bro.
Yeah, easy, man.
How you doing?
Nice.
Yes, Marcy.
How are you?
Damn, man. Been on those Tunisian pies while you've been away, eh?
Listen, I cannot have put on weight.
Okay. Hey, listen, by the way, if you're hungry...
I want running every day.
I got some pies in the chain room. I got pies if you want to eat. It's no problem.
Yeah, don't get up. Right, lads. When I'm in the changing room, yeah, just treat me like a normal person like all of you, because I don't want you treating me differently. Now I'm your boss. All right?
It's Clyde.
Oh, Stuart. You all right? Stu, give us the inside track, man. Been hanging with the man himself.
And his lady. She is so fine.
Is it true? Is Luke Davenport really coming here?
Discussions are at an advanced stage.
Yes. That's a yes. Believe me, coming from my old man, that is a yes.
Well, he seemed to like what Pilar and I had to say, so...
LD at Harchester.
Pilar? Amanda's the new chief executive.
What? Well, no, hold on. What was that for Fletch then?
Ah, Fletch you.
Hey, listen, man, we talking about LD the man, you know? I mean, I'm actually...
Charming.
Abby, listen, it's not...
Don't you dare! Don't you dare tell me this is out of your hands. I should have listened to Carl. He was right about you. Why should you care? You've got your new job, got your new player. Did we just ask you to be Louis' godfather? Did we, Stuart?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe that was before we knew you'd betray us.
I swear to you.
You only ever wanted Luke Davenport. Well, let me tell you this. He may be able to sell you 1 million shirts and advertise sports cars, but he's not half the man or half the player my husband is. Now get out.
Hi, Marcel. Let's see what you're like when Luke Davenport gets here.
This is some kind of joke, right?
Did you have an appointment?
What are you doing here?
I'm running the club now.
You've got to leave.
You obviously did not hear me. I'm your boss.
Okay. I will go. I want a transfer.
Don't be ridiculous. You're the only player at this club Luke Davenport rates. Is it really such a big deal?
Yes. Because I know how we operate. You will make my life a misery and ruin this club.
I'm glad you have such faith in me.
Pilar, don't you see this is a bad idea for both of us?
Don't you have training?
I can't believe it. I thought I had her. Davenport. Who'd have thought she could pull that one off? What's he even doing coming here? I know he's had his problems in Spain, but he could have gone anywhere. I mean, Harchester, it's not exactly...
Jeff!
I'm sorry, son, but that woman...
Right, so, where does this leave me?
I think you already know the answer to that question.
Okay, start looking for clubs.
Preferences?
Got a bit of a situation here, Jeff. Taxman's breathing down my neck, I need money.
Loud and clear, son.
Alright, mate, cheers. See you later. Come on, you. Let's go!
It's believed that Davenport held secret talks with Harchester representatives last night in a Midlands hotel. We've already received a number of emails from fans backing Harchester's decision to release Carl Fletcher if it paves the way for the arrival of Davenport. We can now go live to the Dragon's Lair.
With me is Matt Webster, one of the potential owners of Harchester United. He has his own take on the situation. Matt.
Well, firstly, I'd like to congratulate the board on their ambition. If we do get Davenport, it'll be the biggest signing we've ever made.
And what about Carl Fletcher? You've been one of his strongest supporters.
And I still am. When I take over this club, I want it to be in the healthiest state possible. And that is Luke and Fletch up front. Perfect combination.
Where is Luke?
He's gone back to Barcelona.
What? We were supposed to sign a deal today.
I know. Luke has loads of things he needs to consider.
But he said he was happy with the terms. Juventus?
They offered 36 million euros.
You used me. You used me to get the price up. I can't lose this deal.
Well, Juventus cannot stretch much further. A bid of 40 million euros would get you the player.
That matches the British transfer record. Do you have any idea what I'd have to do to raise this kind of...
Got my number. If you want Luke Davenport... Jeff Stein.
English football? I thought Primera Liga was more your game. You rascal. You're doing a Davenport deal.
What's left of it?
A little birdie tells me you might have overstretched yourself.
Get out.
To be honest, I did think it was a wee bit ambitious.
Get out.
I mean, what were you going to pay? 25, 30 million euros? Let's be serious. If you'd done your homework properly, you'd know this club could never have a player like that. How are you going to pay for it?
Shirt sales, images rights. You cannot put a price on what Luke Davenport brings to a club.
Or doesn't bring. I know you like being unpopular, but this... I mean, getting rid of Fletch. Building the fans up to believe all their hopes and dreams are coming true. And then letting them down right at the last. I'm going to make this easy for you. Give Fletch what he's owed. 10 grand a week, 3 years, and he'll sign. You'll look a little bit stupid, but that's something you're going to have to get used to.
Tell your client to find himself another club. He has no future here.
Your funeral.
Juan Laporta, please. Signor Laporta, it's Pilar Hernandez. I wish to up my bid for Luke Davenport to 40 million euros.
I've done the best I can. With a bit more time, you never know, but the first interest you get is usually the strongest.
So?
A couple in the Premiership, Bolton and Portsmouth. Plenty in the first, but the wages are...
Well, what about Pompey? What kind of money's that?
Decent, but not what you're looking for.
It's just a case of taking what we can get.
There is one other. Saudi Arabia.
Do me a favour?
That's what I said. Until I heard the money they're talking.
How much?
Well, put it this way. Say you went for 2 years and you were smart with your money, you'd be set for life.
Fans arriving at the Dragon's Lair to pay tribute to one of the most popular players in Harchester United's history, and you won't get a ticket anywhere for the testimonial match for Carl Fletcher. What a hero and what a servant he's been to Harchester, winning the FA Cup, keeping them up last season in the Premiership, and of course getting to the final of the UEFA Cup in his illustrious career.
Surprise! We couldn't let you leave without something to remember us by.
So you can get to and from training.
Still can't believe you're going.
Yeah, me neither.
It won't be the same without you.
Cheers, darling. Cheers, everyone. Thanks. Cheers, mate.
Carl Fletcher has a special place in the heart of this club. When I knew he would be leaving us, it was only right for me to organize a great occasion like tonight. Although it is a sad day for Harchester United, we should all be happy that Carl has managed to find the contract he was looking for elsewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to introduce you to Harchester's new record signing, Mr. Luke Davenport.
Sponsorship by the
Yeah, Luke, are they going to miss it? What's the
Take care, Fletch. Always be a legend, Ian. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, buddy. So, Fletch, cheers, man. Look after yourself, please. Cheers, mate. Take care, Sam. Love. Cheers, man. All the best, mate.
Good luck, mate.
Cheers. Thanks.
Guys, I only had the chance to play with Fletch for one season, but I can say that it was the most eventful season of my career. In all my time as a footballer, I never met a player who had such a feeling for a club as this man does for Harchester United. As a player, I can't believe I'll never hear him screaming at me for a pass again. and as a man, I'm sad to be losing a good friend. Fletch, in your new life, we wish you good luck. Thanks, mate.
Sir, just so you can remember our names. Look, I'm not very good at things like this, but I'm really gonna miss it, you know.
I miss you too, bruv.
What's the matter?
He's all right. Why don't you get in the car, son?
Why is he crying?
He's just upset about Fletch leaving.
I don't need to see him anymore.
You can't do that.
I've got to consider what's best for him.
What's best for him is me. I'm the closest thing he's got to a dad.
He's 10 years old, Matt. You're filling his head with all these dreams, and you're going to let him down?
I will get the club. Then I'll give him the world.
He doesn't need the world. He needs stability.
I'm going to miss kickoff.
Passports. Huh? We wouldn't be getting very far without these now, would we, huh? Right, shall we go and see Daddy? Hello? Oh, hi. What? You're not serious?
A very emotional day for a packed house at the Dragon's Lair. The Harchester fans paying tribute to one of their big favourites, Carl Fletcher. And so many star names turning out for Carl Fletcher today, including Chelsea's Mario Melchiot and a golden oldie, Rodney Marsh, on view today. What should be a feast of football for the Dragon's Lair supporters today in what's going to be a new season and a new era for the club. And there is the man who will replace Fletcher to the tune of 40 million euros. Barcelona will benefit. Luke Davenport.
Are you two alright? There's something I've got to go and do.
The game's about to kick off.
Well, be not.
Yeah, good. We're good.
Hey, nice you to come all this way.
That's a pleasure. Great to see you. How you doing?
Listen, don't overdo it out there, all right? Don't want you getting
Hey, you worry about yourself, pal.
Listen, thanks for coming, all right?
Pleasure. All the best.
Appreciate it.
Rodney,
Stuart, how are you?
I'm not too bad, mate. I'll be marking you out there, all right?
Buddy, best of luck, eh?
And you as well. All right, the two teams will go out and then you come out on your own for the ovation, all right?
Yeah, right.
Look, I swear to you, I didn't want it to turn out like
You're
this.
on.
I just want to say sorry it never worked.
Thanks for trying, all right? You did more than most.
And I want you to know I am going to get the club.
You got my vote.
And when I do, I want you to come back in another capacity. As manager.
That's me. Cheers.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the last time at the Dragon's Lair, please put your hands together for the man you've all come to see, Mr. Carl Fletcher.
And what an emotional moment now for Carl Fletcher and his adoring fans here in a packed house at the Dragon's Lair. These fans who have hero worshipped a player who's given his all for the club. Mario Melchiot there embracing Carl, who has had one or two off-the-field problems, but most of the time he's done his talking where it's mattered on the pitch. The man to whom the fans really is Mr. Harchester.
Linda, what is going on?
We're not taking him.
But it's all sorted. Carl signed his contract.
You'll have to come to some other arrangement.
We're leaving tonight.
Not with my son, you're not. For God's sake, Abby, Saudi Arabia, look at what's going on. It's not safe for a small child.
The man of the moment over the free kick. Oh, a snapshot too, and that's what the fans in Saudi Arabia can expect from Carl Fletcher soon. Wasn't a bad try at all. The man they've all come out to see today. Here is Fletcher on the ball once more. The take on Melchiot. Oh, looked as if he tripped over his own feet there, Carl Fletcher. Helped up by Melchiot. And the half-time whistle. No goals, but plenty of entertainment between Harchester and the Harchester Select 11.
Need the toilet. We'll wait here for you. Okay.
It's been a good day, hasn't it?
Yeah. He loves it here, doesn't he?
Takes after me.
You're a good father to him.
I just want to see him regularly. Bring him to the matches. Spend weekends together. I need him too, Ali.
You handed him over to us.
I know.
You're his parents now, I believe you said. Do you want us to look after him or not?
Not if it involves taking him out the country, no.
You can't just keep changing your mind.
Oh, yes, I can. You haven't adopted him, Abby. I could take him back right now if I wanted.
So that's it. Just as Carl's getting attached, you want him back?
No. I want you to look after him, but here. In this country, so at least I know where he is.
Well, that's just great, Linda. You give us this huge responsibility and expect us to deal with it, but as soon as it suits you, you just...
Suits me? Suits me? Have you any idea what it's like to give your child away? Do you think I enjoy sitting here watching you hold my baby? I'm sorry if this is inconvenient for you, Abby, but I can assure you it's a damn sight more difficult for me.
I know. I'm sorry. I can't even begin to imagine. But Carl has already signed the contract. What am I going to do?
Good movement here by Sullivan. Great cross in. Fletcher with a header. Oh, it just had to be Carl Fletcher. Mario Melchior could only stand back and enjoy that. It was a magnificent header. And it's every bit deserving of this. The Harchester players surrounding Carl Fletcher, bowing in admiration of a wonderful header from Danny Sullivan's cross. That's what the crowd came to see. Virtually the last action for Carl Fletcher, the goal, as he embraces Marcel Sabatier. And a wonderful, wonderful ovation as he bids farewell to the Dragon's Lair for the last time. And will we ever see his like again?
I swear, man, there wasn't an empty seat in the house. You're the man! Wicked.
Hey, mate, that's a nice little earner for you now. Yeah. See, and with all that gold you'll be getting in Saudi, you'll be nearly as rich as me when I get in the club, won't you?
Oil.
You what?
In Saudi Arabia, it's oil, not gold.
You know, all I'm saying is that my man Fletcher is going to be raking in the heavy dollar.
Shizzle.
Nice turnout for you.
Should have played.
Oh, don't worry. Fans have plenty more chance to applaud me. You've been a good player, Carl.
Fletch.
I thought you were going to do him right there, man. I thought you were going to knock out Luke Davenport right there.
We don't want to ruin his looks.
Well, what do you think?
I only just got here.
What? My last game and you missed it. What's wrong?
Something I gotta tell you.
Aren't you coming?
You're going back with your mum.
But why?
Because that's why. First game of the season in 2 weeks.
Are we going?
Of course we are. Be a good boy for your mum. Safe journey.
She can't do this to us.
Yes, she can. Look, I don't blame her, and neither should you.
So what happens now? I mean, what can we do? Huh? No. I'm not going without you.
It's the only option.
Well, I'll ring him. I'll tell him I can't go. There's been a change of plan.
You signed, Carl. You have to go. It's not for that long. You can come back on the holidays. We'll be here waiting.
I can't do this without you.
You'll be just fine.
Your heart is not open.
I'm gonna miss you, bro. You just make sure you hit 20 goals for me this year, alright? You got it. Doesn't matter. Look after her for me, yeah? Yeah. Good luck, mate. Baby. Hey. You behave for Abby now, yeah? Come here. I'm gonna miss you, son. Yeah. Cheers. This ain't happening.
I always said you'd leave me, huh?
I love you so much.
There's no greater power than the power of goodbye.
soon on Dream Team.
With just one more day to go now before Harchester United kick off their season, Davenport Mania has reached fever pitch.
I'm meant to play with Luke Davenport. This is going to be my season.
You're turfing me out.
There are plenty of other good properties around here.
It's my home.
You and Luke Davenport.
Am I in this team or not?
Well, I heard you were available, and we've got some good young ones at Bramall Lane.